Now, I know this next basketball player that I'm going to show you was very special to you. Do you want to tell me about your relationship with Kobe?
Yeah. We just always connected, whether it was talking music or skateboarding. He loved skateboarding, just life. Kobe was great like that. He would always ask how my brother is and more that kind of just real life stuff versus I never really asked him like basketball stuff. That wasn't really what Kobe always wanted to talk about. He would be like, how are you? What's going on? That's what was really great about him, is those conversations. Don't get me wrong, when he had an idea for a shoot, he was excited. That's the cool thing about Kobe. He really liked doing shoots if he liked what was happening and he liked the idea. So most of the stuff that I shot him for was slam related, so it was a lot more creative. And he liked that creativity and he was always involved in that process. So he was always great like that. So always great. I mean, the last shoot we did with them was Gigi and her team, which, is very tragic and sad now, considering everything that happened, but also a very special shoot to me. And I shot him one other time after that for Nike, a couple months before he passed away. Kobe, I mean, even that locker room moment, he was like, we did it, and those kind of things. Even the photo that you first pulled up where we're shaking hands, that was his last game. And it was really funny because I'd shot his whole game. And the thing about Kobe was he was always blinders on. And it was this thing where I would help Andy with the shoot. We'd be talking before a game. And then once it became shoot around when we're on the court, he wouldn't even acknowledge you. And I remember being like, man, did I do something? And Andy's like, no, just watch. That's the way he is. That's why there's that famous video of Chris Rock trying to talk to him when he's on the bench. It's like Kobe, but it was really funny. It was not his last game, but the last season. I had shot some games earlier in the season. And I was on the court, and my assignment from Slam was just get pictures of Kobe. So it was warm up, and we're on the court. We were allowed to roam around, and I'm just like shooting Kobe, probably like far as we are, and he puts his fist out, and I'm thinking like, I don't engage with Kobe anymore at this point. It's been going on for 20 years. I don't bother him. I'm just shooting, and he's like, Atiba, and I'm like, because I thought someone was behind me. And I was so stunned, and that's when I knew he was having fun his last season.
Oh, that's cool.
He was enjoying it, and I thought that was really cool.
That's really cool. Well, I was going to ask, is there one particular moment that stands out that you shared with Kobe?
Probably the locker room one is the best. His last championship, that whole, I was just following him throughout. Like when you win a championship, you kind of just have to do all these media and go into the locker room, but that moment, I remember him like, we did it, and not even thinking, and a friend of mine was like, I got a really good photo to the back of your head. But you could tell. My other friend was like, yo, take my card now, copy this to your computer. So the photo will probably get lost in the shuffle of all the photographers. He's like, dude, it's insane. And I copied it right away, and I'm just like, holy shit, So that moment, but that whole time, seeing him get to that, wanting to, Michael Jordan was his idol. And at the end of the day, being able to have 5 and it was great. But also his last game, that was really special to be in LA and for me to be there and shoot him walking off the court for his last time. And that photo is him walking off the court for his last time.
Oh wow, that's what it is.
He went out to the court to sign the court. had him sign the actual wood that the Lakers
Oh
were
man,
keeping.
that's crazy.
And he was walking off, and that's when he's like, "You've been here the whole time?" I was like, "Yeah, of course."
Are you someone that prints photos and puts them around your house? Like, is that like a moment, one of those moments of Kobe? Do you print that kind of stuff, or you just?
Yeah, I don't have any of my own pictures in my house, but I do have the handshake one, and I actually am gonna blow it up even bigger because it's a special moment to me for sure.